Alright, this, my newest creation, well, partially, it's really just a conglomeration of pieces. I put together my mountain bike, which I've had for about 20 years, a Kona Hahana, and I bought online this right here. That is a 12 volt generator. It just basically, you plug the back of the bike into it, and the wheel spins like so, and it spins that shaft, and that shaft goes into an alternator that does from about 0 to I think 28 or 30 volts maximum. Goes up this cord, whoop 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 whoop, into the cabinet. Well, I should say cabinet door. And here is where the fun stuff lies. It's still kind of a mess. I just put it together. You have this unit, which I just kind of built using parts I got online and at Radio Shack. You have a ammeter, 0 to 30 amps, a voltmeter, 0 to 30 volts, and just like speaker inputs and outputs. You can see the one coming from the bike, 12 volts DC, you know, thereabouts. And it goes in, so if I spin the pedal, you'll see right now, you saw the voltage go up. The amperage didn't go up because it's actually not connected to anything, so you won't be running any amperage through it. But alright, then it comes up. After it, comes out of this little box. This box does nothing other than identify what it's doing. It's kind of fun to look at when I'm on the bike. Then this wire here, up, out, and it goes into a power inverter. And this is up to 500 watts, which I will never get to. The bike generator itself only goes up to about 300 watts. So, a little 10 amps, something like that. But this converts the 0 to 30 volts. It's a wind turbine inverter. Converts it to 120 volts, and you can see, well, this thing's shouldn't be there. That plug there comes out, goes down, and literally plugs right into your household wiring. This wind inverter turbine, well, it's a wind inverter. It is specially designed for, like on-off type situations where a wind turbine would be spinning and then, the wind goes away and it's not spinning. So it's good at high fluctuations in the amount of voltage and stuff going into it. So now I adapted that because a solar inverter would not be able to deal with the varying voltages coming from this setup. So a wind turbine inverter works better. This thing is not ULL for the United States, so this is currently an experiment and shouldn't really be duplicated or done at home. This also, there's a light bulb right there, a high wattage light bulb, and that's for a what they call a dump load. And in case I somehow miraculously am able to pedal 200-300 miles per hour and I make way over 30 volts, the power inverter here, it will dump that voltage, the extra wattage, voltage, amperage, into to that bulb, so it doesn't get overwhelmed and overheat. And the wind turbine inverter thingy, it matches your current sine wave voltage that's coming out of the wall, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool setup. If I turn it on, note you're not supposed to do this in the United States, and then I start pedaling, which I will do right now. If I can get on this with my... Alright, so here I am, getting ready. There's me with my sandals. Here are the meters. You'll get to see these go up. And because it's actually doing something, you see the ammeter going up. I'm not making a whole lot of juice, and I'd have to do this for quite a while to actually make any dent in my bill. But it's doable anyways if you were strong enough and had enough energy. You could maybe power, I don't know, good question what you could power. It's 300 watts or so at full tilt. That was weird, it went up and down. Oh, it actually adjusts. The generator here gets hotter and hotter to pedal. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if this would be doable though for longer than 30 minutes. Oh, that is really, really strong. Alright, I gotta chill. Anyways, you can see it slowly drop down, and the wind inverter will stop working. So that's it. Oh, there it goes. That's the whole setup. Pretty cool, kind of fun. And then, if you look outside, you can see my solar panels too. So, and my free-to-air satellite dish that I point at satellites and try to get excess, open channels. It's kind of neat, but it takes a lot of work spinning the motor. Alright, well, so there you are, in a nutshell, the bicycle that you can power your house with. Well, not your house, but in an emergency, I suppose you could power a couple televisions and lights. I don't think you could power the fridge, at least not for its startup. But this is Andy Stella, and I am off. Good night, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson.